The clinking of silverware echoed softly through the dining room. The faint glow of the chandelier cast a golden hue over the table, shimmering across the glasses of red wine. She sat across from me, smiling, her eyes bright, unaware of the storm building inside me. The roasted chicken between us steamed gently, its aroma filling the air, mixing with the scent of candle wax and perfume. She laughed about her day, her voice light and careless, but I barely heard her. Every word slid past me like wind through a half-open window. I kept my eyes low, pushing food around my plate, my thoughts tangled and heavy. She noticed, of course she did. "Why are you so quiet tonight?" she asked, her tone playful at first. I looked up, forcing a small smile, but my chest felt tight. "I am just thinking," I said, "about what I will do when—" I paused, my fork trembling slightly in my hand. "When what?" she asked, leaning forward, curiosity replacing her laughter. The flicker of the candlelight danced across her face, and for a moment I saw something different in her eyes. Not warmth, not innocence, something guarded. I exhaled slowly, my mind replaying what I had found earlier that day. The message on her phone, the photo she thought was deleted, the words, "Can't wait to see you again tonight." I had sat in the car for hours, staring at that screen, the world around me blurring into meaningless noise. Now, here she was, cutting into her meal as if nothing had happened. The knife scraped against the plate, a sharp sound that seemed to pierce the air. "When everything changes," I said softly. She froze, her fork halfway to her mouth. "Changes? What do you mean?" The clock on the wall ticked louder than before, each second pressing down on the silence between us. I looked at her, really looked, and saw the faint tremor in her fingers. I could almost hear her heart quicken, though she tried to smile again. "You were scaring me," she said, her tone unsteady. "Do not be scared," I said quietly. "I am only thinking about what I will do when I stop pretending everything is fine." Her expression shifted, fear flickering across her features like lightning behind clouds. The wineglass trembled slightly as she reached for it. "What are you talking about?" she whispered. I leaned back, my chair creaking under the weight of my thoughts. The room felt smaller now, the air heavier. I could smell the faint bitterness of the burnt candle wick. Outside, a dog barked in the distance, echoing through the night. "When I finally tell the truth," I said, "to you and to him." Her breath caught. The color drained from her face. For a long moment, there was only silence, thick and suffocating. She put down her glass, her hand shaking. "Who told you?" she asked, barely audible. I did not answer. I only stared at the empty chair beside her, the one in which he had sat 2 nights ago, when I was working late. Her lips parted, searching for words that would not come. Tears welled up, glistening beneath the light. "Please, it is not what you think," she whispered. I almost laughed. "It is exactly what I think," I said. The sound of my own voice startled me, calm, almost too calm. The anger had burned itself out earlier, now only a cold certainty remained. I stood slowly, the chair legs scraping against the wooden floor. She reached for my hand, but I stepped back. The candle flickered, sending shadows dancing across her face, a face I had once known better than my own. I just wanted one peaceful dinner, one moment to decide whether I should leave quietly or let everything fall apart. Her tears fell, silent and slow. "I love you," she whispered, but the words felt hollow in the air. I turned toward the door, the soft hum of the refrigerator the only sound left between us. My hand rested on the doorknob, cold and unyielding. Behind me, I heard her sob, a sound that cut deeper than any word could. I did not look back. Outside, the night air was cool, sharp against my skin. The stars above were distant, indifferent. For the first time in months, I could breathe. As I walked down the street, I realized this silence was not the end. It was the beginning of something I had long avoided: freedom, and the courage to start again. Inside that house, the candle burned out, leaving only darkness behind.